Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Rishi's Creativity. Today we have a first episode of Smart Class. Today I have take the topic of maths, algebra. Today we will do only introduction. So, first of all, what is an algebra? So, thus, algebra is a variable which is an unknown amount. For example, I will take 5x. Okay? So I know that this is 5, this quantity is 5, but the x is unknown and x can be 1, x can be 10, even x can be 1000. So we can know by this that this x is an unknown quantity. Okay. So first of all, when we include algebra has some unique signs. So the first common signs are plus, minus, into, divide. But algebra has some specifies in multiplication and division. In algebra, plus and minus are the same. For example, for plus, I will give an example 5x plus 3. This is plus. Now there is no change in this plus in algebra. Okay. Now I will take minus 5x minus 7. No change, right? But when you are coming in the topic multiplication, 5xy, where is this multiplication sign? It's in between them. The main thing in algebra of this multiplication is that multiplication sign is not recommended in algebra. For example, I will not write it as 5 into x. I will simply write 5x. Means this multiplication sign is not recommended. If it is multiplication, you can get when there is no sign in between the two variables. Okay? Division sign is the same as fraction, like 3x by 5. This is the method, not this is the right method, right? Not this way, that 3x divided by 5. No, this is a wrong method. So in division sign we use the fraction form. Okay. Now algebra is a very special topic to start. Now we start with the first topic, which is equation and expression. These are the two first topics which we have to clear when we are starting in algebra. So when I talk about equation, this is as simple as equal. We'll add L here. Equal. Equation means equal. For example, I will tell 4x plus c. There is no sign in between them. Means it is multiplication plus 5y. And one more thing to note, that if I am writing x and y, their amount can't be the same. For example, x here is 5. Okay. So y also can't be 5. No, y can be any other number but not 5 because 5 equals to x. If you want your 5 number, what you need to do is write here x. 5x, yx means 5. Just an example, this x can be anything, okay? So now equation means I will put a equal sign and I will write any number like 17y. This is an equation. Equation which means any statement with an equal sign. And the same opposite to it, expression, which means it will not have any of the equal sign, like 4x plus y. Simple. No equal sign, not an answer, not anything. This is called an expression. So we can classify algebra into two types, which is algebraic equation and algebraic expression. These are the first two concepts which you should be clear before starting to algebra. Now we come to a topic named terms. Terms. Sorry. Terms. Now, what are these terms? I will take one more example to clarify. 1y minus 4x plus 5a. Now, what are terms? These equations are terms. Like 1y is one term, 4x is one term, and 5a is one term. So, in a different way, you can classify it or understand it that anything which has an x and or not x minus or plus, that divides the terms, that classifies the terms, that breaks the terms, right? Like 1y is a different term. Now this is called one term. 1y is one term, not 1y 4x is one term. No, this is one term, this is one term, and this is one term. Okay. If it's not clear, go back into the video, watch again, it will be clear to you. Okay, we have got what is the expression, what is the terms. Now we go one more down, which is got a factor. What is this factor now? Now, for example, 2xy cube. Okay, this is an exponent. Okay, so 2xy cube. Now, what are the factors? Means an individual term. Like 2 is one term, x is one term. Now there is y 3 times. Now y3 is equals to y into y into y. So means 3y. So I will one term, 2 term, 3 term. Now I will ask a question, how many factors are there in this given expression or term? The answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 terms. We can count it as simply a shortcut way, like here 1, and here is automatically 3. 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 3, 5. Easy. So this is what a factor is known as. Now we will just revise one more whatever I explained in a table. Okay, we will take an expression first. I will write it expe and short form of expression. Terms I will write term. Okay, and factors I will write fac. Short forms. Okay, this is called expression, terms and factors. Now I will first of all give you one term. Let's see this term, like for example 5x 5x square minus 7xy. Now this is an expression. Note, I have not used any equal sign. This is not an equation. This is an expression. Okay. Now we go into term. Now how many terms? I ask you, how many terms are there in this equation? Sorry, expression. So there are two terms. One term, two term. So there are terms are 5x square, and to divide them I will use a comma. Okay, whenever you are dividing any term, a factor, use a comma. And 7xy and different factor, different term. Now we go, how many factor are there first of all in 5x cube? Cube no, square. So 5, 1, comma, x, and note, x is multiplying 2 times, means there is one more x, which means factor of this equation is term is 1, 2, 3, and the shortcut way 1 plus 2 equals 3, right? I will take one more. I will take this in a shortcut way, not to waste time. So this one, this one, this one. How many? 3. Let's plus them. Means 3. No. Yeah, this 3, this 3 equals to 6. Means this expression has how many factors? 6 factors. Okay. So I hope it is clear to you from now what is algebra. Okay. Now we go towards a new concept, coefficients. It's better to write these spellings. Coefficients. Now, coefficients are of two types. Now, one type is a numerical coefficient, and one more is variable coefficient. Now, what is numerical? Means numbers, right? Numbers. And these are variables, means a, m, n, means the unknown factors, algebraic variables. This is v, okay? V. So, first of all, we will see what is a numerical coefficient. So, I will take a term 5x. 5x is a term. Now, I am not asking the factors, but this is one factor, this is one factor, this is clear to you, right? Now, I will ask what is a numerical coefficient. Means I am asking in this term, tell what factors are numbers, right? First of all, we'll classify into factors. 5 is 1, x is 1. Now I am asking only numbers. Give me one number. I will tell x. 5. 5 is one number. Right? Okay? So, 5 is one number. So, what we will do when I ask what is the 5x, I will ask in 5x what is the numerical coefficient. So, you will tell here in the 5x equation there is 5 is a numerical coefficient, and in the last the answer is x. To this I will explain you in more easy way. Like let's take a expression 5x plus 4y plus 3m. Okay, now there is a whole expression. Okay, now I will ask cut all the numbers. In numerical coefficient, what you have to do is just cut off the number. That's it. So I will ask cut out all numerical expressions. So means what all are the numbers, just cut it off. Means 5 will cut, 4 is cut, 3 is cut. Therefore the answer is x plus y plus m. That's simple. Okay. Now what is a variable coefficient? Just as that. In the numerical coefficient we cut off the number. In variable coefficient we cut off the variable. Well, I will take one more example. 5a, 3z and 2x cube. I will tell cut off all the variables, variable coefficient. What I will do? A is cut, x is cut and x2 is cut. So further my answer is 5, 3, 2. So whenever I tell coefficient, just cut it off. Okay? Just cut it off. There will say the coefficient is x. So means variable is x, just cut it off. Only x. So this type of questions may come. Okay? But for now we will just close it. So now we come into like and unlike terms. So what is a like term? I will give you like terms as 5xy and 6xy. Now just in algebra just see their variables. xy same, they are like terms. Like in numbers we do the same. We will see we will see the variables. A more twist can also happen that I will write 5xy and 7yx, but still they are like terms, because if you know multiplication is a property of communicative, right? Okay, we'll erase it again, start it again. Okay, now we start types of algebraic equation. But before starting, unlike terms, I hope it is clear to you also, because unlike terms is just the same, like 6x and 5y. No, they are different. Unlike terms. Sorry. Now, we come to types of algebraic expressions. Okay. Now, first of all, I'm asking expressions. So now, basically the terms I'm asking. So I will take 5x 2 minus 4y. How many terms are there? 1, 2. 2 terms. Now, here we have a special classification. If there is one term, it is known as monomial. Second is known as binomial. Third is known as trinomial. These are just terms, okay? And if there are 4 terms, it's known as quadrinomial. Okay? I hope that it is clear to you. I will just erase it off. So first is monomial 1. If there are only one term, like 5x. How many term? Only one term. It is a monomial. We can thus say this is a monomial equation. Second, if I write 5x plus 9. How many terms? 2 terms. And 2 term is known as binomial. I will write 5x plus 9 minus 10 y. Now 3 terms. So this is trinomial, and a quadrinomial is 4x plus 4y plus 5a plus 3b. Now there are 4 terms, so the following name will be quadrinomial. And one more fact, which is if there is more than 4, it will be known as polynomial. I will take the spelling for you. Just a second. Polynomial, which is more than 4. There are more than 4 equations, but we will not discuss now. Okay, because this is an upper fact, and I think so this will be asked in 10th or 9th standard. Okay, so that's it for our part 1 lecture. We will meet you tomorrow. Just stay tuned. If you like the video, like and subscribe my channel Rishi's Creativity. Bye everyone, and thank you for watching.